How's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another LEGO set review. Today we're going to be reviewing the LEGO Botanicals set 10349 Happy Plants. So this set retails for $22.99 and comes with 217 pieces, and you get these two little pots right here with the faces on the front, and you get these plants in the top that you can actually take out and swap between planters if you would like. I have seen a lot of hype for this set online. I've seen people saying this is one of the cutest sets they've ever done, and I do think at the price point this is going to be super popular because for $22.99 that's a super great price, and you do get some great pieces in here, and I think the builds for the pots are pretty cute. The builds are super simple though, and like this plant, I don't really like the plant as much on the top. This one I do like more. That one is pretty unique looking, but I'm not really sure how I feel about it. And overall, I would have to give this set probably around a 7 out of 10. I do like the way they use the little macaroni noodle pieces for the arms, and you can actually rotate them to be up or down. You can pretty much face them however you would like. I do really like the way they built this blue one to look like he's sitting down with his stubby little feet coming out. Overall, I think they're pretty cute. I do like the printed tiles for the face. But I do think it is worth noting that these are a little bit smaller than the other botanical sets they've been releasing. I know they are $23, but I did think that was worth pointing out because when I put them next to some of my other botanical sets, these two did feel a bit smaller. I just brought them up here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Here they are next to one of these like $30 sets that comes with the pot and stand. Pretty small compared to that. There they are next to the bonsai tree. Got the dandelion set, the 3-in-1 typewriter. So yeah, I think these would be a nice little accent piece to go in your collection, but do expect them to be a bit small. And I think since we already do have so many of the botanical sets over here, these will fit right in and look great on the shelves. I am curious though, let me know what you think of this set down in the comments. I was talking to my mom about it and I sent her a picture and I was like, look, they are a little cute. She was like, yeah, a little. They do look like they would go like in a kid's room. And once she said that, I do kind of see it. I don't know if it's just like the colors they used with the baby blue and the like lighter yellow, but I do kind of see that. So let me know if you kind of feel the same way or if you think this is a great set. But like I said, you can remove the plants from the pot and you could interchange them if you would like. I think that was a nice little touch for this set. And I really think it was cool the way they made these to sort of have the root coming out of the bottom. They did that for both of them, and I think that was a cool little detail. So now I'm just going to switch them from the pot they were originally in. So we'll put him with that one, and then we'll put these like clover circular ones in the yellow pot. And I think that looks pretty good too. I think that was a pretty cool touch for them to add. I am interested to see if they'll release more sets like this. Like we could get an angry pot that's red, for example, with like an angry face on it. And then since they made them in this way that we can just interchange them with any of the builds, we could put that in that one. We could put any new future ones in these pots. I think it really opens the door for a lot of future sets. So I'm excited to see what they have coming up in the future. Now, I do think some of the botanical sets have become a little oversaturated just with how many they're releasing. But the nice little touch with the faces and the pots like this, I think this was a fresh approach to the botanical line. So I do like that aspect of it, and I'm excited to see what they have coming up in the future. But yeah, that's about all I have to say for this set. I do think it's really cute, and I think it's a set that's going to do numbers and do very well for LEGO. I think it would be a great set to pick up on sale. Maybe if it gets a little below 20, that would be the sweet spot for it. I was just out, saw this at Barnes & Noble. Out of all the June 1st releases, this was the cheapest one, so I decided to get this and hold off and wait for sales on some of the bigger sets. So let me know what you think of this set down in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video.